Well, that's most annoying when that happens. I can tell you that from experience. He didn't play it all that well. You shouldn't go near the jaws of the middle pocket, but to hit it at that angle and come back towards the reds is, again, it's a bit unfortunate in the end.
One. Seven. Eight.
Oh, somehow he's not on one. Those reds all
14.
moved in the same direction, heading towards the black, and they've covered each other. So Ryan Day will fight on, I think. Don't see that Matthew can taking this break any further.
Matthew Stevens, 14. One.
A sweet long pot from Ryan Day. It's looking at where the black will go when it's respotted.
Eight.
Never threatened the pocket, that one.
Ryan Day, 8.
It was hit the cushion straight away. So again, Matthew gets presented a very decent chance. I think the problem they've got is that black, and if you can get those reds away from the black that are currently above it.
One.
I think the black will pot from there, and it's difficult pot, it's missable, but you know, if he gets this, surely he's going to shift all those reds, and it could absolutely go perfectly with regards to winning the frame, but the pot is a missable one. There you see my point.
Matthew Stevens.
Oh,
1.
well, we've all done that. The cue nearly went, and it could have decapitated Ryan Day. That actually on a different day. Been the most unfortunate conclusion to the match.
One. Eight. Nine.
Ryan Day avoided the D'Artagnan-like cue swing of Matthew Stevens, so he's survived that possible onslaught, but unfortunately he might do
Ryan
the same
Day.
here,
9.
because I cannot believe he missed that one. That came from nowhere. This has not been a very good match, it has to be said.
Touching ball.
Keeps looking at the back arm as if he's not entirely pleased with the way he's gripping the cue, and again, as a former player, we've all been there. We're all looking at all parts of our game that we don't think are doing too well. Of course, the grip, the whole thing about the grip is that you're trying to deliver that cue in a straight line, and sometimes the way you grip the cue would, if you're gripping it too tightly, then the cue's not going to go through straight. It will go through a slight angle, and sometimes it's all about gripping the cue. If you're too tight on it, and not sort of cradling the cue in your back hand there, you don't have the right touch, and as I say, the cue doesn't always get delivered in a straight line. Seems that Ryan is at odds with himself on that. Anyway, Matthew Stevens with a chance to finish what has been an average match, but they all count. Doesn't matter if it could be centuries every frame, but you still get the same for winning it. You get a point in the Championship League Group 3 table.
Nine. Sixteen. A 17. Nineteen.
Well, certainly a marvellous chance, this, and it's all about the next couple of shots. If he can just get himself enough points and get on those reds suitably, then the frame and match is his.
$27.
Next door, Judd Trump leads 45-1. He broke down on that 45 break.
28.
So there's chances that match could go 2 each, actually. All to play for across there, across the way on the other table here in the Baronial Hall at Crondon Park. Both tables alongside each other.
$34.
So 32 points the difference. 59 is on. 2 reds and 2 relatively high value colours should be enough.
$35.
36 points if he takes the green. Yeah, he will need both of these. Struggled its way past the blue, but he has got past.
38.
He's going to have to get the extension on the cue. What he won't be doing is using the rest, because that is the last resort for Matthew. He's stretching. I mean, how can anyone reach this? Well, the answer is he's fluked it. And to be honest, stretching like that, and
39.
almost taking a liberty, because you could see that he wasn't comfortable on the shot. I mean, that was the point I was making. He just couldn't reach it. But he doesn't like the rest. So he didn't really deserve that fluke, I don't suppose, but you've got to take it when it's there. It was in immediately in those jaws. He knew it was going to go into the opposite
45.
corner. It was just nailed on. 1 red wanted then for a 3-1 victory. Yeah. So Matthew will win this
46.
match, barring something miraculous from here on in. And he wants this point. I mean, Ryan is now 0 from 2. Matthew 1 win from the 2 matches. And again, he is a former champion here at Crondon Park. He's not played
51.
quite to that level today, but it's just another match. So you've got to get out of the way and go on to better things. Well, is Ryan going to carry on, or does he think it's dinner time?
51.
Well, he's not yet ready for his dinner because he's going to give it a little go. Don't blame him. How much he's going to put into this, I don't know. He probably just feels it's worth a go, maybe a little snooker and perhaps a free ball or something. A chance to get some points back. But it's a mountain to climb all the same. I think the concession is about to come at any second.
1.
So it will be dinner time for these two. The other match ongoing. 2-1 Sean Murphy. Trump in front. It could go to a decider that match to see who wins and gets the point.
6. 8.
We'll try and get you a league table in a few moments, actually, before we sign off for this session. This will be the handshake. It's going to come now.
Matthew Stevens, 8.
Not the best of matches. Not a match that will live in the memory forever. But snooker's like that. You can't always play at your best. The important thing for Matthew Stevens, he got his point for winning. 3-1 over Ryan Day was the eventual score.